recommend that to anyone who's stuck. They're like, I've tried everything. I don't even know what to do. Try it and see what happens. What's the worst thing that could happen? Nothing. I mean, it's put some good things in your mind and make you think differently because you have to break the cycle of what you've been doing. It was a program. It was literally a 3 day. I watched it right on my computer, and it had a little. I don't even think it was a binder. It was a couple $100. Her name's Annie Hopper, DNRS, and it was all online. I did the whole thing online, um, and if I would tell people if they do it, um, just follow it. Whatever Annie says, just do it because that's what I did. I literally followed her everything she said. Even some of it seemed goofy and weird, like I'm in my room shouting to myself these, yeah, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. And you know what? It made a difference. It made a huge difference. And I think anyone would be better off trying it as a recommendation. I don't get anything from it. I know what it did and I know how powerful the mind is. For a real estate person, yeah, and I have this conversation with people in my RIA all the time. And what I tell them is, man, the first thing is you have to stay plugged in. You have to get around people. I tell them all the time, if you're not going to come to the RIA, how do you expect to be successful? And then I ask the question all the time, if you went to your job once a month, would you still have a job and get a paycheck? Of course not. And so it's no different in real estate investing, although we don't do it full time, right? People look at it as a hobby, but it's a business. It still takes time, energy, and effort. And so you don't need to work 40. Most people think, well, I can't do it the way that other guy does it because I don't have 40 hours. I have a job. I have kids. I have sports. I have whatever. Let me tell you, that's how I started. And I know 100% you have to be willing to take that extra time. We all have 168 hours in a week. It's the great equalizer. And you have to figure out where you're spending your 168 hours. And once you do that, plug into your RIA, find people that you associate with that are you can connect with, take them out to lunch, get in with them, go to the different trainings and stuff, but get yourself plugged in around people who, like me, I love helping those people. I seek them out because I know they're struggling. And, and I have been coaching a long time. So some people I'll help maybe do some mentoring or one-on-one to get them do that. I do that for self-storage people, to help them get into their first property. And I only started it because I know what it takes to do it. And so we've definitely started doing that with some people. But I think on a simple front, you just got to get in and plug in. And then you have to spend some time. If you expect to be successful 2 hours a week, or it's just probably not going to happen unless you're super intentional about that 2 hours. Like, what's the most productive time you can spend in that 120 minutes to get leads or market or whatever? And you just got to plug in. I would say go to your real estate investment group, go to your meetup, get around those people who are doing it. And there's people who will help you. Just got to go open up and you got to ask.